E3 is already underway and a lot of exciting things have been announced. A lot of stuff from Xbox and Microsoft and Bethesda, as well as finally a release date, as well as another trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, making it real tempting to get that PS4. If only I had more money. But in any event, here are just the things that I am most excited about that have yet to be announced. More so on the Nintendo side, because the only thing I own is a Switch. They usually come out with the most exciting content every E3, it seems like. And also I grew up with Nintendo. I grew up playing a lot of Nintendo games. Without further ado, here are just some of the things that I am most excited for that is probably going to get announced at E3 at the Nintendo press conference. It was announced at last year's E3 conference, and there is still a lot of mystery surrounding it. To be honest, I've never been that much into Metroid games. Really, the only Metroid game that I've played is Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. That came out in 2002. That was 16 years ago. Dang. I feel old. Maybe this is the game that will finally get me invested and sold on the Metroid franchise. And I'm sure that all the other Metroid games are fantastic. I've heard great reviews about those games. We'll see what exciting, novel concepts are going to be announced with that game. So it's been quite a while since an actual pure Animal Crossing game has come out. And no, I'm not talking about Amiibo Festival or Pocket Camp or Happy Home Designer. Let's be real, those are not real Animal Crossing games. Nintendo, I just want a game like Animal Crossing New Leaf, but for the Nintendo Switch. Not asking much. Let's make it happen. So, not only did Nintendo release several days ago about a new Pokemon game coming out later this November, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which is essentially a Pokemon Yellow remake with all these boosted graphics and Pokemon Go features. If you haven't seen the trailer already, go check it out. It is amazing and got me super hyped for the game. At last year's E3, they talked about a core RPG Pokemon title that is still in development, but unfortunately that's releasing next year. Not only next year, but late next year. Look, Nintendo, Pokemon Company, Junichi Masuda, and Ishihara Tsunekazu-sama. Just look at what Breath of the Wild, which is one of my favorite games of all time, has done. Just do that with Pokemon. Pokemon with open world. It's not that hard. I will throw all kinds of money at an open world type of Pokemon game. Make it happen. Onegai shimasu.
Fire Emblem!
A Fire Emblem game has to be due, right? I'm not talking about Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, which I am kind of interested in playing, but it's not the same. I'm talking about a real, legit Fire Emblem game. The tactics, RPG kind of thing. I am a huge Fire Emblem fan who got really into the series after playing Awakening on the 3DS. Yeah, I played Sacred Stones and all that, but Awakening was what really got me hooked, which is also another one of my favorite games of all time. And I don't have to tell you twice about my love for Fire Emblem Heroes. I mean, I got so many orbs on that thing. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to wail on something. Though I'd have to admit, I never played Fire Emblem on a console, whether that's Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. What really made me enjoy Fire Emblem Awakening and Fire Emblem Fates, which Fire Emblem Fates admittingly took a little too far, was the whole marriage mechanic. It pretty much gave you the power to ship whoever you wanted to ship. It's a ship extravaganza. Hopefully they will implement that into the upcoming Fire Emblem game. That will make it a lot more fun. That and more waifus.
Don't judge me!
We all saw that trailer with the Splatoon characters, and it pretty much confirms that the Splatoon guys are going to be playable characters in the new Smash game. But the concern is that it might be a Wii U port for the Switch. In other words, a Smash for Wii U game, but for the Switch, with more characters and more stages, all yours via DLC for $59.99. No, please just let this be a new pure Smash game for the Nintendo Switch that will have a new set of mechanics. Actually, it wouldn't be the worst idea to make it have the same fighting mechanics as Melee with like wave dashing and crouch canceling and DIs. Only just have that with new stages, new characters, better graphics and better online play, and more waifus.
Don't judge me!
Those are just some of the main, most reasonable expectations I have regarding Nintendo's press conference at E3. While I want many other things like localizing Mother 3 and a new Paper Mario game, not that Sticker Star or Color Splash BS. But these 5 things that I talked about are gonna be the things that I'm looking out for and that are probably going to be announced, if not announced at a future Nintendo Direct. That's all for today. We will see if some of the things that I mentioned in this video are going to actually be announced, and certainly there will be reaction videos of me reacting, of course, to the various news and announcements that are gonna come from E3, so please stay tuned for that. If you want to see more videos like this and also the upcoming reactions that I will post, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like video games, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please check out my other videos as well, and please scroll down to the description of this video to follow me on other social media platforms. That's all for today. Hope you have a great rest of the day.